So talk about like what went into you creating Mobish Records.
Oh yeah, that shit came from when I was in the cut. And the cut is, you know what I'm saying, it's built, it's a penitentiary for real. It's an inside prison. Everything lock and key, grills, bars, and shit. It's all single cell. So I was I be listening. I was just out there listening and shit, listening to niggas talk. And I noticed that like niggas knew everything about the mob, all the five families and everything. But they ain't know a lot like a lot about black history and shit. So that stood out to me. So I wanted to know why. So I started studying the mob shit myself and I noticed that, you know what I'm saying, they came here, they was, you know what I'm saying, poor when they came. Then they started doing like, you know what I'm saying, little petty crimes and shit. Then they started dibbling, dabbling, getting money. Then they started doing organized crime. Then they started sending their kids to school to be lawyers, doctors, politicians, and all that shit. And I was like, damn, we is a similar story, but we got brought here, you know what I'm saying, slavery, and we came up through the ranks, through the, you know what I'm saying, Jim Crow days and all that to where we at now. We done been through petty crime, street crime, organized crime, and all that shit. And it's like, what's next? So I was like, man, we gotta get on some mob-ish. Like, we gotta get on some mob-ish and like really, really, like get somewhere or do something. And mob is stand for motivation of black intelligence, sound, and harmony. And that's with you know what I'm saying, the mixture of the music mixed in with like the hope of driving for greatness and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like a lot of the artists you sign, do a lot of them have like kind of a similar story to you coming
Nah,
up?
man. Everybody that I ever, even if some artists that, you know what I'm saying, we had that we don't got no more. Like everybody's story is different. Cause there's so many different ways to be great and to get to greatness. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, all us still, we come from a struggle. But everybody's struggle is different.
So and you kind of like you've been known to go back into the prisons and talk to the people that's there, like including like like Migo Lee. Like what what drives you to do that?
Just knowing what was missing, just like looking at my life and like wondering what was missing, what could have changed in my life. Like what would I have needed in this moment? I look at moments of my life and moments that went for the worst, and I'm like, what could have changed that moment? And it's like I put like pins in it, and that's what I try to do for the next man. Whatever situation they in, if it's something that I can relate to, I'm gonna be there and give them what I feel like I needed at that time. So that's where that shit come from.
What do you usually like say to them, like when you get to talk to them?
It depends on their situation. It depends on what they going through. Like I'm gonna speak directly to that situation, and like whether I'm letting them know like, damn, this shit ain't over, or letting them know what to do, or how to prevail even while you inside that situation. We want to talk directly about that, and I'm gonna give them the realest shit that I could give them in the moment. I'm gonna give them my number and let them know hit me. I'm always gonna be here. You feel me?
You also got to talk to Sean Branch and Creflo Dollar. Like what was that like?
Sean Branch was that's like a home. That's like a homie for like a big homie, and he's someone that I get game from, and he listened too. He listened, and just knowing his story, his background, where he come from, and to know that like he's still who he is with his name, nothing tarnished at the age that he at. Like it's hope for what like we could be, and anybody that's younger than me for real, for real. And on the flip side, to be able to speak to Creflo Dollar and not feel judged or not feel like belittled enough, and like normally that's how you would think they would come at you. We talking about preachers and pastors that's multi-millionaires and shit. Like he was real. He made me feel. He let me know what I was doing was real, and he, you know what I'm saying, he saluted me.
So kind of like move into like the visuals that you have for like your different videos or
Mm.
just anything you doing. How did like the creative processes with like with Katisha and Mental Mayhem, like how does that like work as far as like
Oh, that's my dog, man. Now that's somebody that we went through the similar shit, but different like surroundings. Like I was in prison, she was in the army. You know what I'm saying? Like they go through shit in the army like a motherfucker. So she got a lot of pain, she got a lot of trauma, she got a, you know what I'm saying? She got a story. She got blew up over there, all kind of shit. So her picking up that camera, she cooked now too. But it was just like easy for me to paint whatever picture that needed to be painted because she knew the struggle. She know how I got to be represented in order for people to understand what it is and shit. So it's like a great team effort for real, for real. Anytime we collaborate and put something together.